Well, all right. I know your time's kind of short today, so I know everybody wants to hear another song. Parker Millsap here in Studio B.
Appreciate you. This one's called Your Water. And I want to make sure I do it in tune for all the guitar players out there. I was losing, I was lost, cursing everything that I come across. I was wounded, I was weak, I didn't realize I needed a drink of your water. Your water. It floods my memory and it quenches my soul. I was busted, I was broke, drowning in the darkness and starting to choke. I was struggling, I was stranded, but then I bent down and cupped my hands in your water. Your water. It floods my memory and it quenches my soul. Frustrated, I was sluggish and sedated. I was wounded, I was wasted, I was blind up until I tasted your water. Your water. It floods my memory and it quenches my soul. My memory and it quenches my soul.
All right. Parker Millsap here in Studio B. I was listening to your voice there. I was thinking back to some of the singers I admired before you were born. when I was young, folks like Brad Delp of Boston and Rick Emmett of Triumph and stuff that just had that soaring, range like you have.
Oh, thanks, and, Boston. That's a big compliment, man.
Well, Brad was pretty amazing, man. But yeah, that was a pretty song. I love that.
Thanks,
and
man.
Thanks for doing that one today. You've been, let's see, you put out your first record. It's been over a decade ago, right?
Yeah. I was like 19 when I put out. And I mean, I did stuff in high school before that, but the first one that anybody ever actually, heard was, I was about 19, I think.
So and let's see, the Wilderness Within You was your sixth record?
Sixth record, yeah.
So good to know you're working on a seventh, too.
I'm just going to keep cranking them out.
We want to build that collection here in our library. So.
I'll be sure you get one.
I was also looking at some of the folks you've worked with. Now you've shared stage and things with a lot of artists that WNCW folks would know. But I when I started my show today, I played your song with Sarah Jarosz from Coming Undone.
Oh yeah, fun.
Yeah. I was going back a few years,
Yeah.
but I realized that you co-wrote that song with her and then appeared on the record. So
yeah,
you worked with Samantha Fish on co-wrote a song.
Yeah,
with her
I co-wrote
too?
a song with Samantha Fish. I think those are the only two cuts I've had from somebody else, but I don't know what that sound was. There's a ghost in here.
We're in a big soundproof studio, except for the lawnmower outside, right? But yeah, working with them, and then I was also interested to find that you knew Elton John. He was a fan of yours.
Yeah, that's a crazy story. Apparently, a kind of mutual friend, Roseanne Cash, had a copy of my record and gave it to Elton, I guess, and I got
a phone call from my manager one day, and he was like, "Why aren't you answering your phone?" And I was like, "What do you mean? I just answered the phone." He's like, "Somebody's been trying to call you and they're not getting through." He's like, "If you get like, go somewhere where you have cell service and somebody's going to call you." And I was like, "Okay." And I was at my buddy's farm, and his, he doesn't really have service at his farm. So we like get in his truck and like drive up the hill, and then his truck broke down on the top of the hill, and my phone rings right as the truck breaks down, and I was like, "Hello?" And he's like, "Hello, this is Elton John." And I was like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Somebody's pranking me.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like on the side of the road in Middle Tennessee, broken down. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, we're about to try to fix my buddy's truck because we just broke down." Anyways, yeah, it was awesome. And then he ended up, he invited me to come play a show with him in London, which was surreal. I got to play one of my songs and one of his songs with his band. Got to hang out with his band. Yeah, it was, I just feel really blessed to, it's like a weird, surreal couple months in my life where we were in contact. But
You never know what those connections will bring you,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah.
mean, it's like from Parker to Roseanne Cash to Elton John.
yeah, crazy.
I'm always hoping that the stars will hear your songs on our station, but sometimes you have to enlist other famous folks.
Yeah, word
That
of
was
mouth's good.
Nice of Roseanne to do you a solid there.
Yeah, big time. Shout out Roseanne. She's a real one.
Oh, I've loved her for years, man. Been playing her on the radio for a gazillion years, just like Elton.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I mean, that's a story to put in your memoirs.
Absolutely.
You're kind of young to be writing that now, but still.